Hey folks, welcome back. Welcome back to West Coaster. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming if it's your first time. This is the beginning of a series on a Marten nesting box. At least my take on what a Marten nesting box looks like. This is 1/2-inch plywood. I looked around on the internet and there's a bunch of different versions of Marten nesting boxes out there. There's various ideas on what size the hole should be, because you want it big enough the marten can get in there, but predators can't. And some said you want it big enough so the female can get in, but male martens can't get in. But then there's a discrepancy on the size of the martens depending on where you are in North America. And we're on Vancouver Island, and from what I understand, the Pacific marten we have has a slightly broader face or wider head. So I don't know whether that was something taken into consideration. But anyway, it seemed to be from 2 to 2.5 inches around there. So this is just less than 2.5 inches. It's like 2 3/8 or so. So we'll see what happens. What do we got here? I'll just tell you about the box. We're going to put it on this tree up where this broken limb was broken off. I'll show some shots of that. It's about 7.5 inches wide. So about 6.5 inches on the inside. I went with, it's 9 inches on the outside diameter on here. So, maybe 8 inches inside. And it's about 15 inches tall. And I don't know what that is in centimeters, but you can see it's going to go against the tree like that, right? That's the way the notch in the tree is. So the hole will be along the side of the trunk there. And that is roughly south. It's roughly north-south. It's actually sort of southwest, northeast, going that way. So that's the orientation for what that's worth. The warmest weather, most of our weather comes from the southwest. The cold weather generally is going to come from the northeast at the back of the box. We'll be happy if we get anything nesting in here, but we'll be super excited if we get a marten, and specifically Pacific marten that we have on the island here. What I'm tying this onto the tree with, I don't want to hurt the tree, is some paracord with wire. So I've got a piece of wire and a piece of paracord, and I've put it around, attached on both sides here. And I put some bedding inside that I bought, like commercial shavings for like guinea pigs or something. I figured if the marten doesn't want it, it'll eject it, right? So, and obviously they'll add to it if they want. I'm fine with that. If they want to redecorate in there, I'm okay with it. We're on Vancouver Island. Did I say that? Off the west coast of Canada. And the reason I'm putting this here is we have a trail camera back here, like about 20 yards, and we keep getting this marten, and I've got more marten to share. I thought, okay, well, it makes sense to put it here. It's going to be a bit of a task getting it up here. My wife's going to watch, and she knows which way to the road. So, yeah, it's got to go up there.